on EA Sports. It's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by EA. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first. On the give, this is Akers. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And Akers, he is not going to get there. They mark him short of the first. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, they'll come out throwing here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They'll set up to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 11 yards there, first down. He'll drop to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Well, I think that time he just maybe held on to it a little too long, CD, because after a couple of seconds in this league, you know those defenders are coming.
And how many times do we talk about complementary football? We're usually talking about, does the offense help the defense? Does the defense help the offense? I think in this case, does the quarterback help out his offensive line? You only have a certain amount of time to get rid of the football. They can only do so much. On this play, he took them to the limits.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage. They'll run on first down. It's Bishop, and a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now a throw here, hauled in. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
We dominate today.
Montez Sweat. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. The 40. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that might be his last pass in the NFL, because when you throw as a kicker, CD, I don't know that you recover from that one.
You got to remember one thing. My vintage takes me back to shades of Garo Yepremian against Washington in Super Bowl 7. Yeah, folks, I would tell you to do an encyclopedia search, but actually nowadays you do an internet search. Check that one out. And that was at least on...
Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. Results there.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Looking underneath, he's got Akers.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get... And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. On play action, they'll throw. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. They'll look to throw here on first down. That catch good for only a couple. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. They'll look to throw again. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there, because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Gunners go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and short yardage. Prescott. Throwing the out route and complete. It's James. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. A give running right is Akers. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Akers. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. The Vikings on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
Well, when you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
On 1st down, it's Bishop, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
This, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in Week 5, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
2nd and 6. And he will find his man on the end route, complete.
Fires that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it. And how many times we see it? I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Back to throw now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. On 2nd down, it's Bishop. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw here.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. They'll try the left side. Bishop trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
2nd and 10.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Looking to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 22-yard line.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Bishop, and they'll get this down to the 10. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. It seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
And to give this time to the tailback. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Gunners are able to add on to that lead.
That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. That time, a 9-play drive. And the result, a Houston touchdown.
Hands it off out of the gun.
Shedding the tackler that gives him some room. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. Open man is Anderson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. 2nd and 2. The kicker here, it's complete. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But thankfully, this is corralled by the offense, so they will, in fact, hold on to the football.
Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal.
We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
His kick is good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Our eyes shift now to the Vikings defense. And they have been disruptive in the backfield. And how often when we see this as we look at some... The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to punt for Houston. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Going right back to Akers.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd, and that is incomplete.
He's had trouble finding
the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now out comes Houston. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
He takes this for 3 to the 29. On third down, it's Bishop, and he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Bishop. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
That catch for his career is number 731, and that's the number that Calvin Johnson ended with when he stopped his career in 2016.
Yeah, what could have been for him. So maybe now what we'll see is someone else continue to elevate their game and put this number well in his rearview mirror. I think 800, not out of line here.
On 1st down, Bishop trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Akers. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
This offense in depth on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Vikings send out their punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they made some good adjustments, though. He's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right? Rocking and rolling. They came out, made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing him all sorts of trouble.
And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
That's complete to the fullback, Ricard.
And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Well, they certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Bishop. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down and 6. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Now back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 27-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
Back to throw again. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Gunners are able to extend their lead.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Only needing 2 yards on second down. They'll run here with Akers.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
First down, Prescott.
That's into the hands of Akers, complete.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Throwing again on second down. Prescott.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Prescott from the gun.
And he's got this to Jefferson. And just a yard to go here on second down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cut.
Prescott to throw it. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Touchdown, Vikings.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Now the extra point. And the lead is down to 20. A 10-play drive that time. And it's polished off by a Viking score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10.
And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
52 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground.
2nd and 8.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. Following the interception, here's Prescott.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From just shy of midfield, Prescott.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet.
And he's got this down to the 35. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Prescott yet again.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Here's Prescott.
They'll set up the screen here to Akers.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal.
While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stairs on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll get this one up to the 26.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off near the 29. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet and make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Prescott.
Open man is Kmet, the tight end.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Here's Akers.
And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And the Vikings are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. Here's Akers. They try and run.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And this is going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages. But not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
68 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. On 2nd down now. It's Bishop, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that,